Yeah. Never dispose of the pen, I'm at it again, we close to the end. The older I get, emphatic I am. They try to pretend, they try to be friend, wreak havoc instead. Look at the trends, can't comprehend my dramatic ascent. I'm heavenly sent, they try to condemn. Ladies and gentlemen, I am the man. Yeah, different vision but the same goes. Big collision off the main road, that's the beaten path where my brain goes. Fuck the devil's wrath off my halo. Hella stones, no Thanos. Hella gold, no rainbow. This is hella genius in my brain lobes. Hella gross as far as revenue goes. Bought me a net for these Benjamins though. You not a threat, you an enemy though. Broke me a sweat, killing enemies slow. Body offset, all these feminine flows. Hardly upset, but you testing me though. All of these stats are depressingly low. Why your girl think I'm a specimen though? Drones and them perks is my medicine though. There's no comparison, black in America, little too arrogant. I just embarrass y'all niggas irrelevant. I shouldn't mention it, that's royal etiquette. Out of my element, way too intelligent. Grab you a therapist, send in my sentiments. Neck full of sediments, cop me a Tesla and skirt through the valley. Drop the investment in Silicon Valley. All this cake, but I'm missing the patty. Might mess around and just move to Miami. Drums are so loud that they breaking the chassis. King of the grass like I'm Lionel Messi. I am not crass, but my mental is messy. Mud in my glass while my pencil is sketching. All these rappers, but no one impressed me. Most of them actors at labels is testing.
Swole Normuth.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping.
It's that goddamn
the
motherfucking Swole. That's right.
Welcome to the Daily
You in
Swole.
Daddy's house now, bitches. Testing, 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 testicles. Welcome everyone to episode 14 hundo and 70 dose of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast, beercast, broadcast, gangcast, mancast, pimpcast, sleazecast, and slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. What's going on, beaches, booshes, busters, hustles, and yo hoes? It's your boy Papa Swolio back with another episode, and we are live for Ask Papa Swolio Live. And with your girl, Tess Hornaday, go deeper, hashtag go deeper. So this is an open Q&A session, and we'll be getting to the questions real soon. We're going to get into a little bit of tip action. But first, before we get into that, what did you train today? What did you do? And I want to remind all of you as you're coming in, we have some major shit going down. Major shit going down. So you could use the hashtag go deeper if you want to win today's Swole card. But reminder, if you want your question featured here on Ask Papa Swolio Live, make sure you drop your question with the comment and with the hashtag Ask Papa Swolio. And please put a fucking question mark, you goddamn jabroni. Put a fucking question mark, can you please? Can you please put a question mark so I know you're asking a fucking question? Thank you. Thank you, bitches. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, far too kind. Don't nobody do me no favors, huh? Don't nobody do me no favors. I'm fucking around. Kind of. All right, fam. So how are we doing today? Let's get into the announcement. So tomorrow, 12 noon Eastern time. Why? 12 noon Eastern time here. This is where I want it to go. Accountability meeting tomorrow, 12 noon Eastern time. I just posted the event in the private group. So Swole fam, make sure you go and you say you're going to be there. You respond to that event. We'll see you there tomorrow at 12 noon. Major announcements. So everyone, get ready for it. Get ready for it. Huge announcement. So tomorrow we'll be announcing it to all the peeps. Make sure all members, major announcements. All members, major announcements. Major announcements tomorrow. Accountability meeting. So episode 1473. Now, a reminder that it will not be live. It will not be live for anyone that's not a member. So this will be streamed live in the private Facebook group. Okay. This will be streamed live in the private Facebook group. So let's get into some tip action. What'd you train today? What'd you do? Let's see as everyone comes in. What's up, fam? How are we doing? Let's get some gorillas going. How we doing, fam? What did you train today? What did you smash? Maria, technically my rest day. However, we took our dog to the park and I ran sprints with him. Oh, it's so cute. That's so cute. It's so cute. Anyone know what 12 p.m. Eastern time is in Greenwich Mountain Time? I don't know. Why don't you just look at a map or ask Siri about it. She'll tell you. She'll tell you just fine. She'll tell you just fine. Let's see. So let's see here. Christian, I have a job interview at that time, but I'll catch it after. Oh, okay, fine. Fine. About to go for a run. Very nice. Excellent. Going to do some evening yoga. I did some yoga this morning. Seems like a nice little recovery day. Nothing to do with Sunday. Sunday's a great day to lift. Hardly a day of a day of rest. I hate that fucking shit. Sunday's a rest day, you lazy fucks. This ain't religion. This is making sick fucking gains. You never rest. Every day you're putting in work. Every day is a chance to make some progress. Don't take a day off. Don't take a day off. Don't take a day off, fam. Don't take a day off. Keep it going. Keep that habit going. Keep it going strong. 8-mile hike with a lot of elevation. Very nice. Stephen, active recovery day, yoga, mobility, foam rolling, all the good. Excellent. You guys are crushing it. Okay, so let's get into some tip. We got some good stories. We got some new nuts on chin today, and we'll talk about all the other good stuff to come. Ooh, very nice. Emma McBride, we got some cherries popping, fam. Uh-oh. Oh, Greenwich Mountain Time. I meant mean time. Median, the Meridian, Greenwich. You fucking UK beaches. I'm so used to saying Mountain Standard Time. Emma McBride, first time popping cherries. I gotta get a little cherry gif. I gotta pop some cherries. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make a note. To get some cherry emojis. So when people are watching live, I need some. Hold on, let me write this down. I need some cherry. I need to cherry poppin'. Cherry poppin'. Gifs and sounds. Like a. Yeah. Can I call you Father Swolio? No, you call me Papa. I don't answer to Fada, Faja, Austin Powers, and Faja. All right, today's video. Let's get into some tip, fam. Come on now. Just an inch. It's cold outside. We got a new mukbanger afoot. This little kid's eating a lot of food. He's following in everyone's footsteps because he wants the views. He wants to be one of those mukbang face fuckers. Oh, what value you're providing. We are starting them young, fam. This kid looks like I don't know. He looks like a fucking teenager. I guess he's in his probably early 20s. Who knows? He's old enough to buy fast food and he's old enough to have a YouTube channel. That's what I know. But a lot of you were messaging and commenting about Magic Mikey, and he's really not really on the radar for most people, which is why today's video isn't going to get a ton of traction. But the purpose behind it, the message behind it, and the reason why I wanted to make this video is because he's up and coming. This is how it starts. Everyone needs to start with 1,000 subscribers or 50,000 or 100. Everyone starts with the first video, and now they're just compiling these fucking videos. The same thing. This is what's encouraging people to make more of these face fucking videos. It's encouraging people to do this. It's just sending all the messages like this is a viable career. Can you imagine not creating any value and not doing anything with your life, but just eating in front of a camera, just eating junk food? Just mental masturbation, just jerking yourself off, jerking off your dopamine receptors. That's all you're doing is just fucking starting them young. It seems like it. Mick Walsh, mukbanging is a mental illness. Sure sounds like it. Katie Burke, it was a wonderful thing to have Foodie Beauty join the community and start to mend her mukbang ways. Well, for what, a day or two? For a day or two that she stuck with it. I actually will have a video. I will have a video coming out about that. And I will also have a raw video in Swole TV coming out soon. So I will have some context. I'm going to tell the actual story of what happened and really use this as an example for exactly what not to do. I mean, it was bullshit. I didn't have any expectations. I don't think most people did. We were optimistic, but I didn't think it was going to last a day. I thought maybe a week. You know, you have to prove it. You have to prove it. I was waiting for her to prove to me and I was ready to be surprised. I wanted to be surprised. I was like, hey, maybe I'll be surprised. You never know. Maybe everyone will be surprised. No one was surprised. No one was shocked. It was pretty what was expected, but I don't think anyone wanted to, no one wants to see someone literally give up before they even start, literally give up and misinterpret what she had to do. She was misinterpreting what she actually had to do. She misinterpreted the elimination diet. She wasn't intending on really doing it anyway. I think most of us really knew that. I've dealt with so many people like this that don't really fucking want to do it, and you can tell, but I still have to offer. That's why I offered. I didn't think she really was, but I'm always open to be surprised. Always open to be surprised. That's it. I was just like, hey, you never know. You never fucking know. Well, sometimes you do. Sometimes you do. It's one step at a time. It's one step at a time. I don't know. I'm not sure what she misrepresented. Well, she was explaining the elimination diet wrong. You don't have to do a full elimination. You can do literally one thing at a time. So if she just wanted to do fast food first, that's definitely one option. I think a lot of people misinterpret when they're saying, oh, he just gave her the free membership. And it's like, well, there are no free memberships. People just didn't understand. They assumed that it was going to be, or a lot of people that were watching, I think, thought I was doing like one-on-one in detailed coaching or something like that. I never said I was doing that. You have to earn access. You have to earn it. I was offering the Swole fam, but she doesn't want to do it. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter who you are. You have to want to do it. You have to put in some minimal fucking effort. Minimal. And if you're not going to, it's nothing nothing anyone can do. It's no worries. Absolutely no worries. Let's see here. You should do a mukbang video called The Truth Behind Mukbangs and tell people just how god awful you feel doing it. No, I'm not going to do it. I'm definitely not going to do it. No, it's like cutting yourself. I'm not going to cut myself. Absolutely won't do a mukbang video. I understand the thought of it, but I'm not going to do it. It's like those personal trainers that, they gain 100 pounds so they can commiserate with their clients. I gained 100 pounds so I know what it's like to be fat. That's just fucking stupid. Why would you harm yourself? You can help many people without harming yourself. Why do people feel like they have to harm themselves to help other people? I have to damage myself. I have to do a fucking mukbang to help other people. I understand what you mean. A lot of people try to do that. No, that's not a good example. Oh yeah. In and out, quick as fuck, sad. Could have been something great for her. The best thing I found for my health. I look forward to the broadcast and the videos every day. Thanks, Papa Swole. Go deep. Yeah, no shit. I appreciate that, Michelle. I think everyone was excited in terms of, hey, this would be really cool. This would be a really cool success story. But it's not like we need her at all, obviously. A lot of people that came in from those videos or from her videos, they're going to get results. A lot of people that came in because they saw her video or they saw my video, they're going to come in. They're going to come in and they are going to crush it. No, I know that. No, I know what you mean, Rich. I wasn't assuming that you were actually thinking that. I'm just talking conceptually because a lot of other channels would. This is what mukbang's really like. I did this. I ate 10,000 calories to let you know how I felt. A lot of channels would do that. A lot of people would do that on YouTube because it's great. It's good content. It probably would get a ton of views, but fuck that shit. I don't like it. I don't like that thing. I think a lot of people do mukbangs with fruits and veggies. A lot of them do vegan. The vegan channels probably do or did and shit like that. Anyway, so let's get into a couple of these comments and then you could drop your questions in the comments below. So we're going to do some Q&A and open Q&A when we get to the live Q&A section. But right now, let's get into some more tip action. We got some comments from the YouTubes and let's see a couple comments here. If you want to win today's Swole card, #GoDeeper. So if you have questions, this is a Sunday fun day. Ask Papa Swolio live live Q&A in just a moment. We're going to get into some questions, so make sure you drop your questions in the comments down below. Bring this down a little bit. There we go. All right. Hold on a second. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, oh my God, it's so high. I'm coming. Coming back down. There we go. I forgot that wasn't the right setting. That's what I wanted. Very nice. Now we got it. All right. This first comment is from Lovely Decree. Did some yoga, journaling, drank some green juice, and now I'm ready for some morning papa. That's right. Some morning gains. Nothing like some sack in the morning. Am I right? Am I right? Am I right? Whoa. I'm all over the place here today. I'm not good with my finger swiping is not that good. I'm a little off my game. April Robinson, it is really sad that young people don't realize they won't always be young. This is on the Mikey video today. In retrospect, at 25, I didn't eat well, but I literally ran marathons and looked thin, so I thought that my eating must have been fine. Fast forward to age 40 and finding out I had MS and realized I had to teach myself to eat better and be consistent in healthy habits in general, just for a good quality of life. I hate seeing these videos with younger people abusing their body. No one is young forever. Take care of that body for today and later in life. I went over that already. Randall, mukbangers waste so much food, is disgusting. That's another thing that people need to recognize a little bit more in a time where a lot of people don't have food and people are getting stimulus checks and shit and people are just fucking spending all their money on food and wasting it all. Regina Phalange, I don't understand the fad and the appeal of watching people eat and chew and all that sloppy shit. God, the eating noise is my worst nightmare. Yeah, I don't get how people like the sound of people fucking eating. Mr. Gorgonchuck, good name. If I was forced to choose, I think I would rather do porn. The stuff you get on your face isn't as fattening. Good one. AC, man. Mukbang started with a normal amount of food and for different reasons. How did it get here? Before it was just home-cooked meals? Money? It's money. Meltray92, I can't believe I used to watch mukbangs. They literally make me feel sick now. Mimi Dark Bloom XO, once you haven't had junk food in a long time, you realize it seriously isn't even good if you eat it again. I had an individual sized packet of Cheetos the other day for the first time in forever, and I barely ate any because I was like, this doesn't even taste good. How did I used to love these? Seriously, it's like drug food. It's drug-like food. I hear you. A lot of people don't realize what they're eating, and that's one of the things that we talk about a lot in terms of when you are improving your nutrition, when you're finally improving your nutrition, when you're finally improving those kinds of habits, your body and your taste receptors and everything kind of reset, and your brain remembers that kind of rush you got from eating junk food. But then when you go back to have a little bit of that junk food, all of a sudden the actual taste it's like hyper sweet, it's hyper sour. You just get grossed out. I remember the first time years ago when I stopped drinking soda, I had one soda where I was bartending. Now this is the story. I was bartending and I had to replace the guns. I had to replace the Sprite in those guns. And I wasn't drinking alcohol, or I wasn't drinking soda, but you have to take the syrup and attach it, and it mixes, and those guns mix the carbonated water with the syrup. And I remember testing it to see if it would work for the drink. So, as a bartender, I have to make sure that it's mixing properly. So I remember I took touched it to my lips and spit it out, because like, oh my God, it was like pure syrup. And then the other bartender that was working with me, we were setting up the bar. It's like 4:30 or 5 o'clock before people were coming in. And he tested, took a sip and said, no, it's perfect. What do you mean? I literally almost threw up when I tested it, and he drank it. He's like, no, that's normal. And that was my first concept, or my first perspective on, or one of the ones, I shouldn't say my first, but this was when I realized even more how severe and how big time my taste buds have changed. It was so bad. It was so gross. Damn bartender Papa Swolio, what a thought. Oh, well, I wasn't drinking. I was like a yoked bartender. I was training like a beast, eating my healthy meals behind, no temptations. So, yeah, I guess it's the same thing. I guess the same thing if you're doing a bartender and you're super healthy. I guess the same thing like someone who works in the healthcare field and doesn't take care of their health, like fat doctors. It's like you're telling people you're trying to help people get healthy and you're not even taking care of yourself. So the hypocrisy of it. It was just for $1. It was for the dollar bills. I was doing personal training and bartending. It was good for a schedule. It was good to have a flexible schedule, but I couldn't do that shit anymore. Such a shitty environment, in my opinion. Stand around, people sit around. Snooze. So let's see. Let's take some questions. We're here in the live Q&A. So if you're just joining for the first time, drop your question in the comments down below with the hashtag AskPapaSwolio. If you want to win today's Swole card, hashtag go deeper. So let's take some questions. Let's see what you guys want to talk about. Whatever you guys want to talk about. Whatever you want to talk about, but use that hashtag. Some of you aren't doing it, but it's okay. It's okay. But please use the hashtag. It helps a lot. Good evening from Norway. I've been bedridden a lot due to severe cluster migraines. My legs feel so weak, like jelly. What would be your best suggestion for strengthening the leg muscles? Squats, lunges, anything you would normally do for legs, walking upstairs, doing hill sprints, walking up a hill, hiking, everything. I'd wonder, or maybe why you're bedridden from migraines. So what foods are you eating? What is maybe triggering those migraines? Why you have severe migraines? I'm curious more about that. And welcome to the podcast. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. So many amazing progress stories in the Swole fam, proof that the basics work. It's not easy, but it's simple. Effort times consistency equals results. 7 pillars, motherfuckers. That's right.
Yow.
Damn straight.
Yow.
Ooh, I just moved this. Okay. D2H, have you heard that Robert Pattinson, Twilight guy, refuses to work out for the role of Batman? Not really. I probably couldn't give less of a fuck. I don't care what movies they're making. He said celebrities who work out are part of the problem. Part of what problem? Like, why is that an issue? Why is that he refuses to work out? Do they want him to work out? That's the director's fault or them. If they want him to look jacked and he won't do it, then someone fucked up in the contract. Celebrities who work out are part of the problem. Part of the problem for what? This sounds stupid. Sounds like something I might be actually interested in. He sounds like a stupid person. Like, does he talk out against exercise, or he just doesn't want to get like huge and ripped or something? Not like these celebrities. And everyone thinks like, oh, these celebrities, oh, they got fucking jacked for this role. A lot of times they're just lean because the camera puts on weight. So you don't have to be that big. All you gotta do is be lean and you'll look bigger on camera. Let's see here. Philip Brian Lopez Jr. I have seen that most amateurs have trouble growing the rear deltoids. This is my issue as well. Any suggestions? Train them first and ignore the anterior deltoid. Just train the side, train the middle, and train the rear. I train the posterior deltoid first every single session I have for like probably 15 years. Actually, in most cases, probably since I started training, maybe like 17 years, I've done posterior deltoid first. Always crush the posterior deltoid first. And don't forget, most amateurs don't train hard. Most amateurs don't push. Most amateurs don't go to failure. Most amateurs don't do enough volume. Most amateurs don't. That's why they're amateurs. And when I say amateur, it doesn't mean that you have to be on a stage to not be a pro. Like, I'm far above the average amateur. So there's different layers to that. But most people don't fucking put enough work. Most people aren't consistent enough. Most people don't really push those muscles to the point where they're actually going to develop. And it's genetics too. Some people just have a tougher time. Are you excited for the gyms to open in Florida tomorrow? No, I don't care. I'm not going back, so it doesn't matter. Neutral. And I don't think they're opening everywhere. I think it's only in northern northern areas, not in like southern Florida. Can I do Swollen 7 and 90-day dash at the same time? Sure. Swollen 7 is a great warm-up. Depends on which one and depends on what context. So if you post this up in the private group or you have more context, you sure can, but it depends on what the program or what part of your program or which Swollen 7 you're doing. I did. We'll probably touch base with that tomorrow. Yeah, he's done great. He's posted those transformation pictures before, but I like the multiple grid pictures. I don't think I have that for today's episode, but we can show that up tomorrow as well. I might even bring that up in a YouTube video in an upcoming balls deep section. Tomorrow's video is going to be fire. I'm going to rage. I'm going to rant in a good way. In a good way. Itchy, itchy, itchy nose. Itchy nose. Katie, what is your recommendation for use of cold versus hot treatment for injuries? Usually cold when it's acute and hot when it's chronic. I mean, I just take cold showers and stuff. I mean, if you have access to a sauna, you could do sauna. That's all I do. I don't do like ice and stuff. You know, you can do colder baths or cryo and stuff like that if you have access to it or you like to do it. But those kinds of extremes are good, just good for your immune system. And it's also good for muscle recovery. My sauna's not open yet. I'm not sure when those things are going to open back up. It created a lot of controversy. What doesn't cause controversy nowadays? What doesn't cause controversy? You don't have to do anything to cause controversy. There's so much controversy, people don't even look at it as controversy anymore. Everyone's just angry all the time. Everyone's just angry. Just nonstop angry. You guys need to put some fucking question marks in your questions. Question marks and the hashtag #AskPapaSwolio. Question marks. You're lucky I'm going to find that shit. Thoughts on calisthenics? They're great. I'm really considering changing my workout routine so I could be home with the fan more. Body weight's great. You're going to limit how much muscle you can build for sure, though. You're only going to get so big from doing pull-ups and push-ups. You can do weighted, though. Then you can build more mass. You could do negatives, isometrics, but you're only going to get so big by doing calisthenics. So push-ups, pull-ups, rings, stuff like that. You can get a lot of muscle, but if you want to build significant mass, you need to do progressive overload with weights. I think it's a great combination. I do both. I prefer now to be I prefer now to hold less muscle, but focus more on strength, power, and mobility. So I'm not so concerned with being big and bulky. I prefer that, which is why I have really no intention of going back to the gym. Maybe I will, but not for a long time. I'm definitely not going back to the gym if I have to wear a fucking mask. And I'm not really going to be pushing. I'm not going to be a science experiment. I'll wait till this all plays out and see how it goes in a couple months. Returning to nature. Papa Swolio, does fruit make you fat? If you eat enough of it, maybe. I eat fruit. I'm not fat. I feel so confused because the low carb people say an apple is bad, but it's okay to eat a bacon cheeseburger without a bun. You're talking about dumb keto people. You're talking about the stupid keto people that just think if they're keto, they can eat all the cheese that they want. So it's not so much, it's the nutrient quality. You know, what kind of cheeseburger is that? Is that grass-fed beef? Is that 100% grass-fed beef? That's different than going to McDonald's and getting a double cheeseburger and removing the bun and eating like pseudo meat. So when you're eating fruit, it's better than fruit juice because you're getting fiber, but some fruits work better for certain people than others. Some people have issues digesting apples. Apples tend to make me, that's higher on the FODMAP list. So that can cause some digestive issues. So some fruits are better than others, and I prefer berries. I have no problems with blackberries, blueberries, raspberries, strawberries. Those are the best. They're also lower glycemic, so they're less impactful on your blood sugar. So the fiber slows the absorption of sugar or of the sugar into the bloodstream. So you go on less of those insulin spikes. You don't have the same type of crash. So more fiber is good. I mean, you have to eat a lot of fruit to get fat. If you're eating fruit all the time, sure, I guess you could be a diabetic after a while if you're just pounding fruit all the time and just sitting on your ass. That's pretty hard though. It's it's hard to push yourself to that point. So I wouldn't say, I mean, it could definitely make you imbalanced if you're just only eating that much. If you're eating that much goddamn fruit, you're missing something else. You're missing some other things. I have no problem with that shit. People always say that, but then drinking fucking fruit juice and stuff. Papa Swolio, I'm bedridden because the migraines trigger a horrible nausea. Part of my migraines are hormonal, but I've started the elimination diet and I'm doing much better. Good for you, Carrie. Excellent. And that could be something that gets better over time, so keep us posted. Good for you. Man, to improve that, to help migraines go away, game changer. Game changer. Spencer Brown, what are your thoughts on fasted cardio? I am thinking about getting a run in when I wake up before I eat. It's fine. Don't worry about that. It's not going to make that much of a difference. I would just prefer if I was going to go for a run or do any kind of like cardiovascular, I just wouldn't want to eat first because I would probably throw it up. So I would go based on preference. If you feel like you have better performance, if you're doing sprints and you have a meal an hour before, that's totally fine. But usually when you start doing something on empty stomach, you might feel dizzy, you might feel nauseous, you might feel funky, but your body will adjust. Just be mindful of that and don't overdo it when you first start. Your body has to get used to it. I used to work out on empty stomach and then pound food right after. I used to lift heavy weights, empty stomach, and I would just pound food right after. And it was weird, and I got dizzy and lightheaded at first. I kind of was like, ooh, it's a little bit rocky, but then I adapted to it and I feel great. Michaela Tirola. I got a burp coming. Hey, hold on. Oh, yeah. That was smooth. That was a nice one. Oh, a reminder. Actually, I'll get to this question. I'll remind all of you in a second. A friend of mine really tries to lose weight. I finally broke through as a good example. Good for you. But she doesn't achieve anything, though she eats healthy and does a lot of cardio. But she also is really stressed out. Any chance it's a hormonal imbalance, high cortisol levels, or just low calorie deficit? Sure. I mean, I don't know anything about what you just said. So I have no information other than what you just said. So who the fuck knows what it is? Yeah, I don't really have enough information. I know nothing about her, just what you write here. So it could be. Sure. You're really stressed out. She's probably also maybe not eating as healthy as she says she is. Or like, what do you mean? You know? I said this the other day. A lot of people think they're eating healthy and they tell me, oh, I'm eating so healthy. And they tell me what they're eating. I'm thinking, fuck, I would never eat that shit. That's not fucking healthy. A lot of people's perception of healthy is not healthy at all. So, and she does cardio. What else does she do? Who the fuck cares if she does a lot of cardio? Cardio's not the benchmarker of losing weight. People do way too much fucking cardio. She needs to lift weights, do yoga, meditate, eat better. I'm curious as to more details of what's actually going on. For those of you that are members, remember tomorrow, 12 noon Eastern time, mark it on your calendarios. Tomorrow, 12 noon Eastern time, major. It's not just new releases. We have this is fucking Christmas. It's fucking Swolemas. I'm Santa fucking Swolio. Sit on my fucking lap. You ain't getting coal. You're getting fucking stockings of sack tomorrow. We're going deep tomorrow, 12 noon Eastern time members, everyone. I want everyone to be there. Big announcements, big stuff. Big sacks tomorrow, fam. Big sacks. It's going to be a good time. Huge. Thoughts on ice baths, beneficial or waste of time? It's good. It's good if you can stomach it. I mean, it sounds like a pain in the ass to get enough ice to fill up your fucking ice bath. That's kind of a pain in the ass unless you have an ice maker in your house or your gym. But I like cold showers. I love that shit. I think all that stuff is great. I think saunas are great. Hot yoga is great. I think ice baths or cryo and stuff is great. It's just accessibility. How many people are able to do it? Now you can put, right? And when you say an ice bath, okay, you have to go to the store or you have an ice machine or something and you get the ice and you put it in. Or, I mean, how many people can have that much ice? Even if you have a fridge that makes ice, you take it all out. It's not going to make the bath that cold or for that long. So, if you're able to, that could be really cool. But yeah, I think it's good. Love Swollen 7. Yay. Let's see here. Papa Swolio, do you consume oatmeal and protein powder? No and no. Let's see here. Let's see here. Can you link a few swollen sevens together to make a workout? Absolutely. That's what they're designed to do. Abso-fucking-lutely. That's what they're designed for, to mix and match. You could repeat one multiple times. You can string them together. You can swap them out. You can cross them over. There's going to be a lot of cool programming coming up that actually maps that out for all of you, but you can do that on your own. You can play around. So no doubt, for sure. For sure. I mean, most people use the Swollen 7 mobility for a warm-up, and then you also have Swollen 7 repair. So you can do a couple mobility, you could do a couple repair, you could do a warm-up with mobility, then you could do some dumbbell or kettlebell and bands, and then you can do some repair at the end. You literally can do Swollen 7, you string 5 or 6 of them together, or 7 or 8, and you have like fucking an hour of you have it all blocked out. You know, of course, and once you do them, you can also, if you know the moves, you can repeat them and kind of do them on your own and stuff and play around with different things. But there's going to be a lot of structural things that are coming to the program vault and such that will help map that out for you as we keep expanding. Because there's a lot of things that I will be announcing over the next couple months that are going to be sick. Sick. So nasty. You nasty boy. Isabella Jensen, hey Papa, I already posted this in the group and got some great advice. Love the fam, but I'd like to hear your thoughts on and tips on constipation. I'm doing keto at the moment. Elimination showed me I'm pretty carb sensitive. Well, how long have you been doing it? What are you eating? I mean, keto definitely does not mean that you're not eating vegetables. So you can still be completely keto and eat plenty of vegetables and fiber. You may actually prefer something like a supplement like magnesium can help loosen that up for you. You can try some Natural Calm. That's a good magnesium supplement. And, you know, be careful. Sometimes too much magnesium can actually give you the poops, the liquidy kind. So don't overdo it. You want to progress slowly with magnesium, but most people are deficient, or many people are deficient in magnesium. So you might want to try that out. So that's one option. But what are you eating? Keto doesn't mean no vegetables. It just means low net carbs. What is the best workout for a tired and cranky immune system? Slapping yourself in the fucking taint and stop being a boosh. A tired and cranky immune system? What the fuck does that mean, smelly cat? Smelly kitty? Does that mean you have a smelly puss? Mick Walsh, do you recommend chair yoga for people with hip and knee issues? Thanks for the inspiration, Papa Swolio. Sure, absolutely. I mean, any workout, these are all things, the content that you have inside Swolenormous X, for example, is designed to be modified and manipulated. It's designed to give you the tools. So we have the community. It's all the 7 pillars. So when you join Swolenormous X, you have access to everything that covers the 7 pillars. You have, actually, I'll bring it up right now. For those people that don't know what the 7 pillars are. So I'll bring up this image. Let's see here. So the 7 pillars, for those that don't know, you could download your copy at swolenormousx.com. I'll zoom out. Community, nutrition, training, recovery, mobility, mindfulness, and consistency. So these 7 things are what Swolenormous X provides you the tools with. So we have the community. The Swole fam is the fucking bee's knees. It's the tits. Fucking hell yeah, Swole fam. What up, beesh? And then we have nutrition. So we have the nutrition jumpstart, the elimination process, all the nutrition lifestyles, the recipe archive. We have so many recipes and we're releasing new ones every week. So we have 3 more coming again tomorrow. Every week we release. So we have 12 brand new recipes every month, 3 brand new recipes every single week. And we announce all the new releases in our accountability meeting, which is a daily Swole episode. So 1473 tomorrow is the accountability meeting. So that'll be with members only. And we'll talk about those new releases: training, recovery, mobility, mindfulness, and then of course, consistency, which kind of wraps in with community and doing everything of the other 6 pillars. So it's really just execution. And when you are asking, for example, Mick was asking about, do I recommend chair yoga? So the reason why I went on this 7 pillars rant is you break it up and you adjust it how you need it. So if you have a knee problem and like, oh man, my knee fucking hurts and I can't do yoga, then hell yeah, do chair yoga. You could do your meditation. You could also do a Swollen 7 repair and do some foam rolling and mobility that doesn't put pressure on your knee. So you just have to modify and work around your situation. That's why we have so many different walks of life inside the Swole fam, because there are people from all different parts of the world and all different levels of experience. So we have people that are older that have never worked out, people that are older that have been working their whole life, people that are young that have been working out or maybe for a year, people that are young that have never worked out. I mean, everyone, every different age, male, female, people that want performance and build muscle, people that want to lose 200 pounds. So everyone's in there. All you got to do is adjust and modify and use the tools. It's like a mechanic shop. Most of the time, and think about it like an auto shop, most of the time you're doing oil changes, you're changing air filters. Most of the time you're fixing maybe like window things or air conditioning. And then once in a while you might get a transmission, and sometimes like, hey, I need a new CV joint, or hey, a muffler, but you have all the tools. If you need this wrench or you need this fucking bolt, you need those things, you go to that section of the shop and you grab your tool. Or if you're a carpenter or a plumber, you have the tool for the job. And most people that do a fitness program or go to a yoga class, that's one aspect. And they might not even be doing that properly. So if you're just going to the gym, you have a gym membership. Tons of people have gym memberships. A lot of people have a Planet Fitness membership and pay $10 a month and never fucking go. Then you have people that go to Planet Fitness, pay $10 a month and fucking crush it and have lost 100 pounds, 200 pounds, or built tons of muscle. So it depends on what you do with the tools. It's not just having the tools, it's how well you're using them and maxing that out. Because you could join the Swole fam and join Swolenormous X and not do jack shit. Case in point, Chantal joined, right? Or, she came in, didn't even barely went through the first fucking step and just fucking quit. So I'm not even really sure you can call it quitting. She never even started. So it doesn't matter if you don't do it. You can't force someone to do shit. So the only option is to inspire people to fucking want it bad enough themselves. And that's what we do, fam. Get some fucking... Let's take some more fucking shit. Let's take some more questions. Keep them coming. Keep them coming, you fucking animals. Come on, you think this is a joke? You fucking babies. David Maguire. Why does the elimination phase section in Swolenormous X list turkey as a food to eat when chicken should be eliminated? It really doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. I mean, I don't personally eat either. Chicken's just generally a lower quality. People are accessing lower quality food. If you compared them, chicken is generally less quality than turkey, just from my experience. But it's really arbitrary. You might have problems with the turkey that you're eating. You might be fine with the turkey. You might be fine with the chicken that you're eating. Maybe you get really high quality chicken. But the elimination diet is really as extreme as you want it to be. For example, most of you are aware of how many of you have tried a carnivore diet before? So a carnivore diet, obviously, you're only eating, that's it. You're eating fucking meat, animal product, that's it. That's it. And that's an extreme elimination diet. You're eliminating everything but. So everything that's not quite carnivore is just a lower severity of elimination. I mean, vegan is an elimination diet. I mean, everyone hates on it. No, that's restrictive, an elimination diet. Well, if you're doing paleo, you're eliminating things, aren't you? If you do keto, you're eliminating things, aren't you? I mean, if you're doing vegan, you're eliminating things, aren't you? You're eliminating animal products. If you're doing carnivore, you're eliminating a lot of shit, aren't you? I mean, no matter what, whatever you're eating, like every single person watching and listening, whatever you eat for your nutrition, whatever it is, all the things you're not eating, you're technically eliminating them from your diet. If you don't eat quinoa, then you're eliminating quinoa, essentially, by default. Maybe not actively, but because you're not eating it, technically it's being eliminated. You're not eating that food. So people get all hung up on the word elimination. I call it not eating the shit that you shouldn't be eating and focusing on the shit that you should be eating. And then everything else, fuck it. Who cares if you call it an elimination? Eat the foods that you should eat. If you want to look at it from the glass half empty rather than glass half full, fine. I call it eating the shit that works best for my body. Everyone else is saying, oh my God, you're not eating anything. You're cutting out all those delicious foods. No, I'm eating amazing fucking foods that my body thrives on. I think it's an amazing fucking way to eat. And I have proof to back it up. My body looks better, in my experience, in my opinion, than it ever has. I'm leaner. I'm more agile. I feel better. I have less discomforts. I'm more mobile. my quality of my skin is better than my ever has been my entire life. I feel great. I feel fantastic psychologically too. So it's all about adapting and learning and tweaking things and adjusting to fit your needs. Philip, cardio on weights days, and if so, before or after your lifts? Doesn't matter. I wouldn't do it before personally, but I also don't do cardio. I don't do focused cardio. I don't think it's a proper use of time. For me, I'd prefer to do yoga or go in the sauna if I have access to it, or do some kettlebell stuff. I mean, just cardio. Go for a walk. That's for me personally. So I wouldn't do it before I was doing a heavy lifting session though. If I were to do cardio. Let's see here. Gina, wrapping up Swole season and thinking of starting Scorched Earth. Stop thinking. Stop thinking. How many of you are doing Scorched Earth? How many? How many of you are doing Scorched Earth? Yeah? Yeah? Wrapping up Swole season and thinking of starting Scorched Earth. I have a bench, power blocks, and bands. Is that enough to get through the program? What else is essential? I mean, it really depends. Some things, anytime there's a piece of equipment that might be questionable with what you have, I think there's some parts of Scorched Earth. I have to have like the workouts in front of me. I just write so many. I fucking forget different points. But there's like an option for a kettlebell, but you don't need a kettlebell. So I'll put that option because it's a great option for a power move. But if you don't have that, you do the other one. So it'll be like kettlebell, let's say like kettlebell swings or glute band thrust. So you can choose. If you don't have a kettlebell, then you do the thrust. If you have both, you choose. So anyone else that's doing Scorched Earth at home, of course, we're all doing it at home, but anyone else that's doing Scorched Earth, you could drop that in the comments, what you have found you need. That way Gina has a little bit more of a quick reference, but sounds like you have everything you need. That's pretty much what I have at home. Well, I have more than that, of course. I mean, I have a bunch of stuff, but depends on what kind of bands you have, whatever. But yeah, you can modify and tweak things, but it sounds like you have everything that you would need to cover that. It's good shit. Enjoy. What's the idea behind reverse dieting? I don't even fucking know. I've always heard that phrase. I don't even know technically what the definition is. Who cares? Like anytime you say reverse dieting and inverse dieting and flexible dieting, these are just different names for over-analyzing caloric intake. That's honestly how I look at all these different frameworks and all these different chop-ups. And then when I talk to people and I say, oh, define that for me. That's why I always say, oh, what do you think intermittent fasting is? What do you think, or what's your definition of reverse dieting? Because everyone has their own fucking idea of what carb cycling is. And there's like 10 different ways or 100 that you can carb cycle. So there's so many different ways where you can chop some of these things up. But it's really just, you know, it's over analysis. And it's fine for a reference point, but that kind of stuff is just not necessary in lieu of an elimination diet. You just find out so much more information, and then all the little details of how you like to eat. If you like intermittent fasting, or you prefer keto, or you prefer carnivore, or you prefer vegetarian or pescatarian, after you do an elimination, it's like, it doesn't fucking matter, you know? Like me personally, it doesn't matter. Those are the details that don't fucking matter. If you're doing what works best for your body, what the title of it is called, it doesn't fucking matter. That's not the important thing. But we have to categorize everything. So we associate, okay, this is good. Keto is this is that. Fuck if it's keto. What foods work best and how do you eat? And then do you like that way of eating? Okay, cool. It's working for you. Then fucking do that. Name it whatever the fuck you want. Name it whatever the fuck you want, right? What can I do to get a better peach? Also, when getting grass-fed beef, what should I look for on the label? Grass-fed, grass-finished? And what yoga can I do to get a better butt? All of it. Do it. Yoga's fantastic. It's going to open up your hips. And there's no yoga that's like, hey, this is ass yoga. Just keep doing it. You want a better peach? Fucking do some weights. What's up, bud? On your site, there are multiple fasting types. Which would you say is your recommended? Oh, I have them all there because it depends on what's right for you. I recommend what works best for you. I recommend you pursue and you test and you try things out. There are multiple fasting types for a reason. There are a lot of things that work for a lot of people. I know it's a general answer, but that's why. I'm not sure what works best for you. What works best for what can you be consistent with? Are you consistent with a 16-8, but an 18-6 stresses you the fuck out and you always fuck up your nutrition because you don't eat for an extra 2 hours? Then don't do that one. Do the 16-8. Every time you do a 16-8 or an 18-6, you fuck up. But when you do a 24, you're so focused and your laser energy and you fucking love it, then do a 24, do a OMAD or whatever works best. But it has to be something that you test. Let's see here. Questions. A reminder that we have, here are the 7 pillars, but a reminder tomorrow, accountability meeting. Tomorrow, 12 noon Eastern time. Members, if you want to join the Swole fam, you can learn more at swolenormousx.com. And if you're joining for the Swole fam membership, it's less than $3 and you get access to all the private broadcasts, including Swole TV. So you'll get access to the brand new Swole Enormous Procast that drops tomorrow. You'll also get access to the Nuts on Chin Unplugged. If you love the Nuts on Chin series, you're going to love this. And you'll be in tune for the new announcements tomorrow. Huge announcements. And I'm so itching to fucking talk about it, but I can't. So tomorrow, 12 noon, I'm going to announce it tomorrow. Super fucking shitty stoked. Super fucking stoked. And I'm getting really anxious and I want to fucking announce it because I'm excited. But fuck. I want to tell you now, but I can't, and I won't. Tomorrow. Don't miss it. Rebecca, what do you think of ruck workouts? I can't run because of my knee problems, so for cardio, I walk or hike for miles. Will I still get cardio benefits? Sure, but your body will adapt to that pretty quick too. You know, it's going to be more for entertainment. It's good for just general health and meditation and, you know, overall exercise. But I mean, your body adapts to long, slow duration cardio very quickly. So you're going to plateau with that. I mean, it's good for exercise. It's physical activity. Nothing wrong with walking. It's excellent. I mean, I don't do it. I personally would just like walking. I wouldn't weigh my backpack though. I know a lot of people like to do that. I'm fine with just moving my body as is. I don't need any extra weight on there. I'm good. You know, you might not get into like the higher cardio ranges if you're not going intensely, but it can definitely be challenging at first. Depends on the incline, but it's definitely good exercise. Walking and hiking and stuff is great. So for me, it's not so much, oh, what do you think? It depends on the context. It's like, what do you think about this kind of training? What do you think about this kind of diet? Well, it depends on what context you're asking the question or who's doing it and why the purpose is. What do I think of ruck workouts for building tons of muscle mass? I don't think that's great at all. It's just wasting your time. Like you're not creating any kind of adaptation that's going to help you maximize muscle growth if that's your main goal. That's your main outcome, right? So it depends. Bum, 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 bum. Scrolling. Do any of the people make a video about message you? Maybe. I don't get a chance to look at like if they're DMing me on Instagram and shit, I probably don't see it. I get too many messages, so they might. I don't know. Maybe. I don't look at videos that people make about me. I only know about the Foodie Beauty one because it was directly related to what we were doing. But you know, I'm sure it happens. I'm sure people do. And I'm sure as the channel grows and everything, people will continue to, just because of the style of delivery when I'm dropping sack and being all fucking crazy and shit. Obviously to grab attention, obviously to kind of troll these channels and be satirical, but also to spread a fucking message that this shit is damaging real people's health and it's fucking up our society. So it's worth it. And I don't care if they make a video. I mean, I've had people say like, oh, so-and-so made it, or some no-name channel. Like, I don't care. I don't watch them. So it doesn't matter. Does not matter. Still going. Make those vids. It's all good. Papa Swolio, I'm doing keto, smart keto. It's like saying smart vegan. It's kind of an oxymoron. I'm just kidding. Am I? Am I? Okay, so you're doing keto and you're fasting from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. a.m. Yeah, so you're just not eating. It's not really fasting. 12 hours? You're just not eating for 12 hours. I wouldn't really call that a fast. You're just not eating. You're skipping breakfast, skipping dinner. You're fine. But still, constipation. What's your tips constipation? I already did the elimination diet and carbs pretty much fuck up my stomach. Again, you're saying quality meat, avocado, cream, oils, etc. I don't know, etc. How long you been doing it? I'm doing keto. How long you been doing it for? I know you asked that before. Context. That's just not enough information. What are my tips? You might need some fucking vegetables. You can still do complete keto. Keto doesn't mean you're not eating vegetables. A lot of people do. Doesn't sound like smart keto. You know, the actual, if you're doing keto, people that do keto properly are actually pounding vegetables because they're low impact. They're high in fiber. You're not getting net carbs. And that helps with motility because you're getting insoluble fiber. So a lot of people do keto and they just eat fucking fat. That's not really what keto is. That's not what keto is. That's just what people think. It's all fat, all fat. It's just low impact carbs. Phil, please don't speak for me, bro. Please don't say what I do. I appreciate it. I don't say I ignore most anything. That just makes it seem like I don't fucking care. But I appreciate it. Let's see. I tried to tell her about the Swole fam. She doesn't like lifting and yoga. I don't know why. She weighs 70, I don't know, kilograms and meters tall. I'm American. Come on. Make it stupid for me. She eats between 1,400, mostly carbs. That's probably why. But more veggies. She's consistent now for 1 month and gained 1 kilogram. So what are you asking? Like why she's not getting results? It sounds like she just started working out and she's not even doing it right. That's why she's not getting results. You guys are funny. That's funny. Joshua, I just wanted to drop in and say that I appreciate all the information you give to people and how honest you are. Thank you. About not eating bullshit after listening to your content and your way of brutally cutting through the bullshit and not sugarcoating anything. It's definitely helped me along my journey, and now I'm down 40 pounds. Appreciate it, dude. You're welcome, Josh. You're welcome. Good for you. I'm way behind on questions because a lot of you are fucking. I must be really old. No, I think I'm late on the comments. You guys are going deeper. No, I saw other comments that you were saying, Phil. I didn't realize I didn't scroll down. Phil says I didn't mean ignore it, just you don't care about. Yeah, I don't. Nah, I'm behind on the scroll too. No, you're fine. I know you didn't mean anything by it. I'm just talking shit too. I'm amped up. I'm amped, you know? I'm amped. I'm fucking lit right now. I'm hot. I'm hot. I'm hot. Maria. So most of my races and triathlons are canceled. As far as training is concerned, should I focus on strength training versus running? Sure. Should I? Sure. I don't know. Why are you asking me? I mean, I know why you're asking me, but you didn't tell me. What are you trying to do? Are you trying to get better at triathlons? It's like, I don't know. I don't know what you want. Joe, I like to eat chicken. Should I continue or replace with grass-fed beef instead? Trying to lose body fat. Been doing yoga more than weights. I mean, managing your caloric intake depends on what else you're eating. I mean, you like to eat chicken? Okay. I mean, you're asking me, should I replace with grass-fed beef? Does that agree does that agree with you? Do you have access to it? Personally, I do. I don't eat chicken. Doesn't mean that you can't or that it'll like fuck your world up, but if you don't know unless you try it. Personally, I do. Carrie, Papa Swolio, maybe you've talked about this before. Go on the screen. There you go. Before I joined the Swole fam, but have you been into fitness and nutrition since a very young age? I played baseball growing up. I've been training for about 20 years. So young, relatively speaking, depends on what you think young is. But yeah, high school. I mean, for lifting wise. Good shit. Why is chicken on the elimination list? Because most chicken is fucking shit quality. Most chicken is just literally the birds are, quote, grown until they barely can fucking stand up and they can't even anymore. They're just slaughtered before they actually die themselves. Most grain-fed and farmed meats, these like factory farms that just churn out just ungodly amounts of food because of the fast food industry, essentially, because of just the volume. And the meat quality is really poor. It's just like lower quality vegetables or lower quality fruits or just things like fruit juice versus actual fruit. You know, you have grain-fed beef, you have beef from animals that are slaughtered just before they're going to die anyway because they're so fucking sick. You know, they're not fed the foods that they should be eating. And chicken's just generally a dirtier meat. And if you eat grass-fed beef, a lot of people say it's fucking nonsense. I challenge you to have a delicious fucking grass-fed, grass-finished ribeye or grass-fed steak or grass-fed beef compared to grain-fed. It'll taste so different. So fucking different. So I'm not sitting here telling you how to eat. I'm telling you how I eat, and I'm telling you how you can go through a process to determine which foods work best for you. So if you don't like what I say and you want to eat chicken, I don't give a fuck if you eat chicken. If you want to eat chicken, then go. I'm not saying I'll never have chicken again, but sparingly. And it's just because I prefer. It's because I prefer grass-fed beef. When I eat chicken, I don't feel like I fueled up. When I eat grass-fed beef, I feel like I'm charged. What's up, D? I just joined your fam. Welcome, welcome. Foodie Beauty didn't take your offer, so I did. Welcome to the fam. Downloaded your book and the 7 pillars. Do you mind if I ask which one I start with? What do you mean, the book and the 7 pillars? Well, the same thing. So the 7 pillars, you have it's 7 pages like wallpapers that you can, it's like a checklist. You have the audio. The audio goes with the 7 pillars themselves. It's kind of like, it just talks through fundamentally the 7 pillars. And then the 7 pillars, beyond the 7 pillars ebook is just more depth and context for what the 7 pillars are. So all 3 of those, definitely do it. You can read the 7 pillars in a couple seconds. You just, like a minute, you just scroll through. You can listen to the audio, which gives you some more context for the 7 pillars. And then you can read the whole Beyond the 7 Pillars ebook at your leisure. Welcome to the fam. Emilian, I recall you mentioning that you refrain from wearing shoes. In your experience, do you believe that it's had a positive effect on your balance? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Just body posture, control, strength of my feet, my leg development, calf development. Abso-fucking-lutely. What about chicken eggs? Yeah, if you're eating chicken that's pasture raised and eggs that are from pasture raised hens, you know, like if you have your own chickens in the backyard or your local farms, that's fucking great. That's good shit. I saw an 8-pound chicken breast. No fucking way. No, that's not natural. I don't even know if that's a chicken. That's a dinosaur. Holy shit. Holy shit. Let's get into some Swole fam comments. We're getting deep in this, so we'll wrap this up soon. But I got a couple posts, and we'll have to get into some more of these tomorrow because we have the accountability meeting, so we'll go into some more Swole fam tomorrow. If you got more questions, drop them in the comments. Let's go into a couple posts with the Swole fam, and if you have more questions that come through, happy to answer those. So let's get into that. Swole fam action. This one is from Cher. New member. Hey everyone. What up, bitch? What up, bitch? It's taken me a few days to post as I wasn't sure where to start. I'm at my highest weight ever. I've been athletic all my life and I'm currently a fitness instructor, but I love junk food and fast food and I'm afraid it's going to take over my life. I want to stop this now. Unfortunately, I don't have a very supportive family, so I'm going to need this community for support. I'm grocery shopping Monday to start the elimination diet on Monday. Any other Canadians here? I'm from Ontario. Welcome to the fam. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You're a fitness instructor. Time to walk the walk. Welcome to the fam. Amanda. Hello, Swole fam. Hello, Amanda. I'm Amanda. I somehow stumbled upon Papa Swolio after wading through mukbang and fat-shaming videos on YouTube. Papa Swolio is a breath of fresh air. He doesn't sugarcoat things, and he's actually quite hilarious as well as honest and factual. Well, thank you. Even catching the attention of my boyfriend sitting across the room from me. Nice. I could tell this guy knew his shit not only by his physique, but his way of speaking on health and wellness. I've been overweight all my life. I've been trying since 2016 to shed the extra 50 pounds I carry around. I lost 40 pounds and got pregnant, gaining all of it back. That's where I'm at now. I think the Swole fam is going to be beneficial and supportive for my set goals. I really want to understand nutrition better and find what's right for me. I need a fresh start, but I have no idea how to start again. Well, you're in the right place, and I'm super stoked that you are. So let us know if you have any questions. Welcome to the fam, Amanda. Welcome. And if you do have more questions, you could drop those in the comments down below. And make sure when you see these posts, you can also go in the Facebook group and drop comments there as well. But definitely drop it down below as I roll through these and as we welcome everyone that's new and all these little questions and nuances. This is what's really, really juicy. If you have any more questions, you could drop that down below as well. Sarah, I'm down to 185 pounds, making my total weight loss 175 pounds in 19 months. Holy shit. In 19 months, lost 175 pounds. I'm going to give you some more gorillas. Jesus Christ.
Who told you could eat my cookies?
Does a little booty dance. I'm always motivated to kick my ass into gear, but these last few pounds were super hard won. With the shelter-in-place orders, I've been even more strict than ever about my diet and exercise, and it's paying off every freaking day. I'm proud as fuck of the weight I've lost, and I can't wait to wreck swimsuit season. Holy shit, that's fucking awesome. Good for you. Melissa, hi fam. Today started out with a good breakfast and a nice jog or walk to get some fresh air. Towards the end, a past relationship of mine started to play over in my mind and I started to feel lonely. Although I know for a fact the relationship was toxic, it still triggered me to want to self-harm through gorging on food. I've been keeping busy all day to take my mind off of it, but I'd be dumb to try and get through this alone when I have a great community here. Realizing that feeling lonely is a trigger for me is a huge step in my fitness journey, and having awareness makes me that much stronger. These are fucking amazing posts. You guys are super crushing it. So that's going to happen. Your mind is such a fickle fucking cunt, isn't it? If you actually practice brain gains and you practice mindfulness, you kind of see through all your mind's bullshit. Have you noticed that? For those of you that are members and you have access to brain gains, how many of you notice that your mind is just a fickle bitch and really is evil? Your mind is evil. It wants to fuck your world up and you have to fight against it. You have to learn. You have to learn how to kind of sift through the bullshit. Your mind is going to try to play tricks on you. It will. It fucking will. Let me zoom out on this one. Josh. Hello, everyone. I'm new to this community. What up, Jay? Here's my story. On the left is me at my heaviest, which was around 271 pounds. For those listening, I'm not showing the pictures here. But how I got to that weight is simple. Eat whatever I wanted and drank probably a 2 liter, holy shit, of Dr. Pepper a day. So that photo was taken a few years ago. And that year I wanted to make a change. So I cut out pop to start off and it progressed from there. Started really pushing it this year by hitting the gym, no fast food and hardly eating processed food. Now I am 218 pounds, which is the photo on the right. The shutdown has kept me pretty dormant, but I've kept the weight off, but my muscle mass seems to have gone. It's understandable when you've pretty much been shut in your house since March 14th. So that's about it. If you have any foods you would like to see me try, or recipes you would like to see me try, or recipes, would love to hear them. So my DMs are open. Welcome, Josh. That's amazing. Awesome, dude. Awesome. Michaela, zoom out. All right. Hi, guys. I'm a new member. Any other fellow Europeans out here? Europeans? Where you at? Where are the Europeans at? I'm 23, and while my problems have never been with being overweight, I also struggle with an addiction. Similarly to many people here, I first had anorexia for a year and a half and then developed bulimia after hospitalization. That over time, 5+ years, transformed into purging disorder, basically an addiction, quote unquote, to throwing up. Yeah, I know, gross. And after it almost killed me a couple times, I went to therapy for almost a year. I've been doing better since, but I still struggle with the urges to throw up whenever my stress levels get high, which has been pretty frequently recently. I'm about to graduate university in a couple months. I realize that it has to stop, and I hope that if I become a part of such a positive community where everyone is trying to better themselves and holds each other accountable, I will be inspired to do so. If you have any questions or anything to discuss, really, let me know. Looking forward to being a part of this. Oh, get some gorillas there. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And it takes a lot. It takes a lot to open up and share stuff like that, which is amazing because it really exemplifies what this Swole fam's all about and the depth in which it goes. So it's one thing to have issues in the past. It's one thing to not address them. It's one thing to own them and take responsibility for, not responsibility. When I post in my Twitter and stuff, when I say it's your fault, do something about it, everyone gets fucking butthurt. It's not my fault. I was born this way or this. It's your fault if you do nothing. If you have an issue and you play the victim, that's your fucking fault. And in most people's cases, they don't want to look in the mirror and realize, oh, I'm not doing the best that I can. Then it's your fault you're not doing the best that you can. I'm not saying you don't have a chemical imbalance in your brain. I'm not saying you don't have a fucking underactive thyroid. What I am saying is that if you use that as your fucking identity, as a reason why you shouldn't be improving or taking control of your health or doing your fucking best, then it's your fucking fault that you're not doing and putting in the work to do better. Then it's your fault. It's your fault if you don't try. People get so butthurt about that shit. Go deeper. Hashtag go deeper for today's Swole card, Yaz Beaches. The fucking Daily Swole podcast, Beaches, keeping you accountable every fucking day. Hey fam, I'm so happy to say I completed the virtual Marine Corps half marathon today. It was canceled, of course, due to Corona, so I did it virtually. It was really hard, and by mile 10, I didn't think I was going to make it, but I just kept pushing and got it done. 13.1 miles. Good for you, Jim. Good for you, Jeezy. All right, Art. Let's see what we got here. Art. Let me zoom in here. All right. Hey, y'all. This is really the only place I can share my little journey with. The picture on the left was 5 years ago. Due to my weight over the years, I never wanted to take pictures or be in them. So it's literally the only picture I have for my before pic. I definitely didn't lose any weight these past 5 years. I started my weight loss about 7 to 8 months ago doing P90X and listening to Papa Swole. I'm 32 years old, 5'7", and I was roughly 210 when I started. Now I am 155 pounds and hoping to get to 150. I'm almost done with my second round of P90X, and I'm looking forward to starting the 90-day dash in the next few weeks. I still have a fair amount of fat around my stomach, obliques, and lower back. I'm still working on hitting caloric deficit as I have hit a plateau. I haven't been 100% with my nutrition during some of this process, and peanut butter is hard to put down, LOL. I still have a long way to go, but I am still proud of where I am now. Just wanted to share this because I'm proud, and I hope I can inspire and motivate others. Thank y'all. Good fucking shit, Art. And you know what's interesting? It's like when you're honest about what you've done, and when you're honest about what you haven't done. So he's saying, I haven't been 100% on my nutrition. It's like, look, it's one thing it's objectively, right? If you're eating the wrong shit for a little while, regardless of the reason, it's objectively you're eating the wrong shit. Whether or not you admit it to yourself or you're like, I don't know why I'm not losing weight. How come? Oh, it's not a mystery. You have to be honest with yourself about what effort you're putting in or what you're not putting in. So good for you. Let's take one or two more. Should we keep going? Let's take one or two more. What's up, Swole fam? What up, Leanne? I joined this group a few weeks ago and just wanted to post because I think this community is amazing and I'm real glad to be here. I felt in a bit of a rut lately, but seeing all these posts reminds me that it's only because I'm not taking proper care of myself and there's no excuses for that. This morning I decided this, that I'm going to quit alcohol for a good while, get my sleep back on track, and get back to creating more. I'm real glad to be part of this group. It's a great environment to continue growing. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Time to make some fucking gains. Good for you, Leanne. All right, Ben. I have to admit that I just broke my elimination diet by eating restaurant food with cheese tonight. I think it was because I wanted a dopamine kick after working so much this week and also didn't have any other food at the house since I still need to learn how to cook. I keep putting it off. Well, the quickest way to regain that control is just right back on it. Just get right back on the horse. Just fucking boom. Next moment, you're back on it. Just ignore it. You're back on it. Back on it. Dylan, hey fam, hope you're all crushing it today. This is one of my favorite quotes and it reminds me of what Papa Swolio preaches. Gyms may not be open. Maybe your finances won't allow you to buy equipment, but don't let circumstances cause you to wait. Start with what you have right where you are. Keep making those sick fucking gains in your body, mind, and nutrition. You got this. Quote, do not wait. The time will never be just right. Start where you stand and work with whatever tools you may have at your command, and better tools will be found as you go along. Damn fucking straight, D. Make it happen. Nothing to it but to do it. Nicholas, good morning, everyone. Glad to be here. I've been a fan of Papa Swolio's YouTube and Instagram for a long time. I've been losing weight by myself steadily since 2017. I went from 208 pounds to 113 to 113. Holy shit. Around December of last year, I started losing control of myself and the weight is creeping back on. I'm sitting at 136 right now and about 17% body fat. I really need to get back on track. I've got binge/emotional eating issues and this latest relapse has been rough. I'm also having trouble finding a workout regimen that works with me. I'm okay on upper body, but it seems like every cardio and lower body thing I try either messes up my back, my knees, or both. I'm getting ready to do my first Swole yoga session this morning, aka Swolga. Can't wait. Well, now that you're part of X, you're going to have a lot of additional context and content that's going to support that. So you're not going to have anything. You're not missing anything from your training now. Now that you have access to X, you're not missing a damn fucking thing. Just keep crushing it. That's fucking fire, Nicholas. Good for you. Good for you. Gorilla time. Good job, Ish. Good job, Ish. Now, I usually don't show a lot of pictures, but I will start showing pictures. I'm just going to blur out the faces. That way, no one's like, hey, you showed my picture. But you don't need to see the face. You just got to see the fucking game. So this is from Lindsay. And she says, time to kick it up a notch. Happy with my progress so far, but I want more. Yow, that's what she said. Yow.
Yow.
These pics are taken today with minimal effort towards weight training on top of my workout at work. I want definition though. Two posts recently really intrigued/inspired me to want more for myself. Thank you, Oscar and Zochi Robinson. I don't know how to say that right now, so apologize. I'll call you X. Thank you, Swole fam, for always being there. I need to utilize all 7 pillars more often. Time to go crush it now. Love to all in this together. P.S. This shirt barely fit last year, and now it's big and flowy. And I'll tell you what, that's Swolenormous Apparel looking pretty fly. Looking pretty fly. Pretty fucking fly. Whoa. What was that all about? I just shrank that. Where's my gorilla? I just fucking moved. I'm clicking all sorts of shit today. I'm clicking around all sorts of shit. Doesn't even matter. I'm just sliding things around, clicking it. Doesn't fucking matter. Okay. Let's see here. Melissa, 5 days on the elimination diet and doing primer week, and I've already lost 7 pounds. Make moves. Oh, the elimination diet doesn't work. It doesn't work because it's restriction. Well, guess what? If you want to lose some fucking weight, you got to restrict something. Tons of fun. Got to stop eating so much goddamn food. Am I right? Am I right? It's got to be restrictive. It's called not eating everything in fucking sight. Good for you. Good for you. All right. Erin needs our help. This is more of a serious post, I believe. So let's check this one out. Let's hit that pause button. All right, Erin, venting a little, guys. So my significant other has gained a lot of weight over the past year. As I have been losing weight and getting healthy, he tries to sabotage, or he likes to sabotage. All right, I can't even read anymore. He likes to try to sabotage me at every turn. So any of you that have conflicting or toxic relationships or have had experience, please pay attention and drop your comments and thoughts down below. And even go and post on this in the private group too, after we go offline. He complains. He gets upset with the healthy meals I cook. He complains about how bad he feels physically all the time, but seems to have no desire to make any changes. I bought him a gym membership with me 8 months ago and he went 3 times. I tried to encourage him and motivate him, but it's like nothing really sticks. He won't eat vegetables. I try to pack him healthy lunches for work. Yo, you need a fucking relationship, not a fucking child. I'm not even like a couple sentences in. You need a fucking man. Ditch the fucking man child. Ditch the fucking baby. Get yourself a guy, like an adult male. Jesus Christ. And that's tough love, but fucking hell. I try to pack him healthy lunches, but I have a feeling he's just getting fast food a lot of the time. All he wants to eat is French fries, fast food, and sweets. I'm running out of ideas on how to help him encourage to do better. Fucking get rid of him. I would really like a partner in all this. Get a better one. But I'm starting to think that's never going to happen. It's not get a better one. I figured my 80-pound weight loss would motivate him to do better. You are better than him. Find someone better for you. Love yourself more. Fill your own cup, motherfucker. This may be too much TMI, but our sex life seems to have really started to struggle because of all the weight he has gained. And plus, he's eating shit, so he barely can't even get it up. I have not said anything to him about it because he was there with me when I was a lot heavier and he found me attractive. You're just feeling guilty and making excuses for him being a piece of shit. I've seemed to start to lose my mojo for him as it's not good as it was 1 year ago. Because it was lust. You're not in love with him. You don't like him. You're not meant to be with him. Ditch this motherfucker. Does that make me a bitch for thinking like this? No. It makes you a bitch if you stay with this fuck knocker. Any ideas or suggestions for me on how to move forward to help my situation get better? Fucking get rid of him. Dump this fucking jabroni. Dump this fucking jabroni. Fuck. Get rid of this guy. What a piece of shit. What a lazy fuck. Get a fucking dude. Get a fucking man. Get someone that takes care of themselves. Holy shit. Fuck. That made my testosterone drop like 10 points right there. I lost my chub right at the beginning. Brutal. The fuck is that? Well, I'm glad that you mentioned this, Aaron. I'm glad that you fucking posted this. Can everyone, Aaron, I don't know if you're watching live. I'm not going to call you out, but can you all tell her to watch this episode because I talked about it on the podcast and then at least she can go and watch and then kind of watch at her own time? Aaron, my dear, get someone else. This guy is a jabroni. This is like, if you look up jabroni in the dictionary, this guy's face is right next to it. Fucking class A jabron. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Let's get some more feedback so it's not just me talking shit. I'm all for cooking them food and packing lunches. I love doing it for him. However, if he's not wanting to change and not willing to listen to you, you need to listen to what you need. He doesn't care, so why should you? I agree. Cut out the toxic shit knocker. Pedro, Papa, thank you so much for saying what I only wish I could say to people, but their fucking feelings get in the way. Yeah. You're welcome. You're welcome. I will say what no one else wants to say. I'll say it. It makes me laugh. It makes me warm inside. Why'd you sound like Batman when you were whispering? Get rid of him. Why are you still with him? You shouldn't be with him. You shouldn't be with him, precious. Sounds like Smeagol. Dumb fucking city. I could do a really good Batman, but I haven't practiced in a while. I'm gonna blow everyone's ear out. Well, Christian Bale had to like strengthen and exercise his vocal cords because you can shred your vocal cords by doing that. You can fucking destroy your vocal cords. Let's see. Michaela, not a significant other, but my mom was just like that. She turned around 180 degrees as she saw how good I'm doing lately and how much energy I have since elimination. And now she lost 20 pounds too. If he doesn't change, take out the trash. Mow the fucking lawn. Mow that lawn. Mow that lawn. Elise, please don't try to improve their life. A relationship is about balance. He obviously isn't putting the part and making it balanced. That's for sure. Ray, Aaron, dump his fucking ass. You deserve a man that won't kill himself with garbage food. Points for Ray. Shane, if he doesn't want to do it, being his mom won't help. Just move on because he wants to pull you back, not go forward. Michelle, drop him. If you're on a different path and he's not supportive to your goals, he's not for you. You have to think of you for sure. I'm in a similar situation. It is tough, but he probably won't change. You're better. Sean, you're not wrong, but he is not putting forth effort. He is just complaining to complain. Lindsay, the person closest to you should be supportive and on the same page. Love my hubby. Tiffany, I'm struggling with this too. Spencer, I was literally in the same situation. I lost 50 pounds and was in the best shape of my life, and my ex would sabotage me constantly. It was hard, but broke up with him and chose to stay fit and healthy. Good for you. Fuck the beast who called you privileged. It's called not letting your circumstances determine your success. Class A jabroni. Reynold, I kind of relate. My father is rather dismissive of my efforts to stay strong and fit as I approach my 40s. Keep going. Keep going. Brenna, dump him. I wouldn't have probably been with my husband if I wasn't willing to change and be healthy with him. If he isn't willing to change with you and help you, get him out. Sorry to hear that, Joe. Yeah, there's a lot of delays with shipments and stuff with things, so X is so worth it. Regret not joining earlier. Fuck the gym. Update. Baby girl getting out probably tomorrow. Good for you. Still waiting on Swole gear. Damn Teespring. Yeah. Sorry to hear that. I think they just got slammed with shit. And who knows, like all the factories, who knows what the... I'm waiting for shit too. Actually. I'm waiting for shit too. Let's see what we got. We got some more. You know what? Let's see. How many more do I got? I got one more. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. I got one more. And this one's great too. What a fucking round. What a round. Check out this shit. This one's from Chevy. Check out this fucking post. 232.6 pounds to 187. Couldn't be happier and just got the news my gym is opening on Monday. Be safe and fuck yeah, look at those gains. Those gains or those losses rather. Look at that shit. Good for you. That's fucking epic. Woo! Holy shit. Look at that action. Damn, you looking fine, girl. Oh, Tess Hornaday is getting a little bit excited. Don't get her started. Don't get her started. Or it started. I don't even know what she is. She's fucking things. She's got tits. Who knows? She's kind of like in the middle. Transitioning unicorn. She's confused. She's not sure what she wants. She's not sure what she wants out of her life. She ain't sure. Hashtag go deeper. Go deep. Go deep. Yeah, I'll go deep. All right, fam. We got some Swole card action. Here we go. Let's give some Swole card away, and then we got some amazing shit coming tomorrow. Tomorrow. Let me give you another reminder. Tomorrow, 12 noon Eastern time. 12 noon Eastern time. Make sure that you're there tomorrow, 12 noon Eastern time, in the private group, and we will be going over the brand new releases, major fucking releases. Like, no joke, you do not want to miss tomorrow's accountability meeting. And I'm serious, major releases and major announcements for all members of X. Everyone. Every fucking person. Everyone. everyone. All right, fam, here we go. Let's give away some Swole card action. Here we go. Go deeper. Hashtag go deeper. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? How deep do you want to go? Who wants to go deep enough? You want to go deep? I'm gonna go deep with daddy. I'm gonna go deep with daddy. There you go. Philip Brian Lopez Jr. Congratulations. Very nice. Excellent. Congratulations, Philip Brian Lopez Jr. You have won today's Swole card. Everyone say congratulations, Philip with one L, or Brian, or Lopez, or Jr. PBLJ. We'll call him PBLJ. Congratulations. Congratulations. Everyone say congratulations to Philip Brian Lopez Jr. You've won the Swole card. Send us an email to support@swolenormous.com with Swole card 1472 in the subject and your mailing address in the body of the email. And we'll get you the Swole card ASA to the P. And remember, you can follow Tess Hornaday at Tess Hornaday on Instagram. So congratulations, Philip. Congratulations. Congratulations. Everyone say congratulations. There you go. Congratulations. Congratulations, please. Please, everyone. There you go. Congratulations, Phil. Congratulations. And then, of course, we got some dissension amongst the ranks, you fucking asshole. I knew it every fucking time. Every fucking time.
Come on.
Every time you pull that shit. Every fucking time you pull that shit. Be nice. Be nice tomorrow. People, tomorrow. No fucking joke. Tomorrow, we are going deep. Accountability meeting. New releases. New releases, but I mean it. I mean it. I mean, every accountability meeting is fucking fire, but I mean it. Tomorrow, episode 1473 is going to be fucking lit. Do not fucking miss it. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me for episode 1472 of the Most Muscular Swolecast, Beardcast, Broadcast, Gamecast, Mancast, Pimpcast, Sleevescast, and Slaycast. In the realm, because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. See you tomorrow, fam. Accountability meeting in the private Facebook group for members only. If you want to learn more, go to swolenormousx.com. You can join and get access to all the priority access episodes and Swole TV for less than $3, dropping some brand new Nuts on Chin Unplugged, a brand new Swolenormous Procast, and so much more. Trust me, major announcements tomorrow, 12 noon Eastern time, and I'll see you there. Peace, McGeese. Deuce, Magoose. Yeah, boy. Papa Swolio. Out.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, had the bass smacking. 808s, had the place clapping. 3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stock crashing. Like an IPO, trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I give rap all these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. I don't need rapping, I don't need Zans. I don't need help, I'm a grown man. Now they king left and they so mad, it's like...
Then yeah, I found that young king with my crown at 10 racks in the fanny pack.